Oh, hi. You caught me. Getting ready for episode 5 of 90-Day Trap Prep on a Budget. What we're doing now is giving our traps a little bit of a spray paint. Differs from some of the other trappers. You're going to see they use a lot of dyes, but this goes quick, easy, and it works for me. Each of these cans are 89 cents, 95 cents. So right now, I bought about 15 of these. I think we're up to $25, and that's it to get all of our traps ready. Everything else we're using free from Nature's Bounty. We're going to odorize these traps here shortly. But right now, all we're doing is spraying everything metal to protect our traps. It's not hard, doesn't take a lot of time. I'm using an old post. You can see the various colors from past seasons, pinks and purples and oranges and greens. But basically, make sure you get all your chains, get the shock springs, all the swivels, your double stake holders if you use them. I'm a big fan. I use rebar, so these really help set the sets for me. Make sure you get underneath. You will notice on some traps you don't necessarily need to get it all because you have a lot of paint still intact. So for instance, a trap like this, we're just going to hit a few little spots where we see bare metal. That's it. We're going to let these hang for about a day or so after they dry. They're going to hang out in the sun. We're going to take a look at them tomorrow. Then we will maybe add a little bit of paint if we miss a spot that we notice. If not, we're going to start the next step, which is getting them to not smell like paint, which does not take a lot of work. We're looking at the same process you do with your other traps. You don't store them around human smells, garages with gasolines. You don't do that. And as we showed you in episode 2, we're going to use grass clippings, leaves, and a futon to get them up off the ground so they're not just sitting in, the earth. But we're going to put the earth's odor onto these painted traps. And here in a few months, they're not going to smell like paint at all. They're actually going to smell like dirt. This is quick, easy. I'm not boiling water and waiting to boil my traps in dye. It's quick. Just a few minutes time is all it takes. So this is what I do. If you are a person who is really hung up on dyeing your traps, go ahead and do that at this point in time. That's not what I do. I've been painting my traps for years, and that's just how I do it. But we got these traps out of the baking soda solution, which neutralized our vinegar. And now we're adding paint to them to protect the metal so they don't re-rust and get more corroded, and everything's going to be great. Everything's dandy with Trapper Dan. I'm going to get back to this painting. You guys have a great evening. See you next episode.